Hello friends, welcome back. Uh, let us continue from the previous video. Now we take the same example to understand the early start, early finish, let start, let finish of the various activities in the network. By early start we mean the time point where an activity can be started earliest without you disturbing the project completion time and the relationship between the various activities. The same applies over here. The early finish is the time points where an activity can be finished earliest without again disturbing the relationship between the activities and the project completion time. Let's start is the latest time where the activity can be started or activity can be delayed start without again you disturbing the relationship between the activities and the project completion time, and the same for the finish. Now how do you find it out from the network? Now in the network, just above the circle you have two numbers inside the bracket. These numbers has a meaning. The first, so let's take this activity for example. With respect to this activity A, 10 is going to represent the earliest starting time of this activity A, and 23 is going to be the latest finish time. So why this 23 is called the latest finish time? If you finish this activity A beyond 23, then you'll not be able to complete this project in 25 units. Let's check it out. Say you complete, for example, say this activity is completed, say for example at 24. You complete this as 24, then 24 plus 2 is what? 26. So this number will be replaced by 26 because the maximum of 3 will be 26 then. So this number has a meaning with respect to this activity, and this number also has a meaning with respect to this activity. This number will be the latest finish time of the uh, of activity D, and similarly this number will be the early starting time of activity I. So keeping this information in mind, let us complete this table. I'll fill up this table by looking into a network. For activity A, the early starting time is the first number inside this bracket, which is 0. This is the early starting time. For activity B also same, activity B also same, activity C also same, because all the three has this number. Now for activity D, the early starting time will be 6, the first number in the bracket. The first activity E also has the same number, and activity F, where is F? F is this one. For F, the first number inside the bracket is 10. So for F is 10, and for F, then what? Z is 14, and H also is 14, and then I will be what? I will be 16. I will be 16. Then J will be the first number 17, and then what else? K. Where is K? K. The first number is 18. This is 18. Now let's fill up the early finish time, because from this table you have only two informations, the early start and the latest finish. So let's fill up the latest finish time of the activity A. For the activity A, to find out the latest finish time, you go to the ending circle. The second number inside the bracket at the ending circle will be the latest finish time for the activity, for that activity. For A is 6, for B also is 6, for C also is 6. Now for A, for D it is 14. For D is 14. For E also is 14. E also is 14. Then F will be F will be 23, this number. The latest finish time of F will be 23. Then G is 17, and then H will be 21. H will be 21. Then we go to HI. What is I? I is 25. I is 25. J also will be 25. K also will be 25. You can see it from here. All these three are ending in this circle. So all these three will have the same latest finish time, which is 25. So now let's try to fill up this one. Only if you start at the earliest, you can finish the activity at the earliest. So this is the earliest starting time. Only if you start earliest, you'll finish at the earliest. This time plus the actual time taken will be the early finish time. So 0 plus 5, which is 0 plus 5, which is 5. This is the early finish time of the activity A. Apply the formula to the remaining cell of the column. So these are the earliest finish time of the various activities that you have. Similarly, if you start latest, only then you will finish latest. So this is the latest finish time minus the duration will give the early starting time of that activity. These are the early starting time of the various activities. Now, these are the values. The early starting time of activity A is 0, and 0 plus 5 is the early finish time. The early starting time of activity B is 0, 0 plus 4 is 4, and so on. The latest finish time of activity A is 6. It took 5 units to complete, so only if you had started at 1, you can complete by 6. Similarly, the same concept or same logic applies to the other activities in the network. This is how you find out the early starting time, the latest starting time, early finish time, and late finish time of the various activities in the network. Now you come over here. What are the critical activities? C, E, G, and J. We go in the C, E, G, and A. C, E, G, and J. You'll find out that the early finish time is always equals to the latest finish time. The early finish time, we see, early finish time is equals to latest finish time. E. The early finish time is equals to the latest finish time. Same applies to the start. The early start time will be equal to the late start time. So what do you understand from here? For all the critical activities, the early starting time should always be equals to the latest starting time. So what is the meaning of this? You do not have any scope for delay start of the various activities on the critical part. Whatever is the early starting time is the latest starting time also. That's why the two are always equal. The two are always equal. And for all the non-critical activities, we can see that the early starting time is different from the latest starting time. What is the meaning of this? Instead of you starting the activity A at 0, even if you start at 1, you can still complete the project in 25 units. The same applies for B. Instead of starting at 0, you can start at 2. And for D also, instead of starting at 6, you can start at 10. Even then, you can still complete the activity the project in 25 units. So this is the advantage of knowing the early start, early finish, late start, or late finish of the various activities in a network. In the next video, we'll try to understand the various flows of the activities in the project. So keep watching the videos. Thank you. See you again next video.